Hello and welcome to episode 33 of Raw and Score Trivia, the trivia podcast that will expand your brain in just one listen. In 100 listens, you'll automatically become a medical doctor. No university required, your degree will arrive in the mail in 3 to 4 weeks. I'm the Quizzard, and I'm actually currently planning a wedding. But who knew every aspect of a wedding was so expensive? Add the word wedding to anything and it instantly becomes more expensive. DJ? Grab a dude off the street and offer him $50 and a beer. Wedding DJ? $2,000. Cake? $2 from Woolies. Wedding cake, $1,800. Burger ring comes in a pack of 100 for $2. Wedding ring, I don't even know if they come in packets. It's also pretty time consuming to organise a wedding, but what am I doing right now instead? Recording trivia questions for strangers. My fiancé is going to be so pleased. As usual, we are scoring out of 35 points. We'll have 20 single-point questions in the question round, a ridiculously hard question worth 5 points, a bonus round with 5 points up for grabs, and a game that we play throughout the question round worth 5 points as well. The game we're playing throughout the question round this week is Acrostic Answers. In this game, the first letter of the first few answers will spell out a word to do with a clue that I give you. For example, if the first answer was David, the second answer was octopus, and the third answer was giraffe, D-O-G spells dog, which would be your answer. The clue today is that we're spelling a 1979 movie. So, listen out for the first letter of the first few answers to spell out a 1979 movie in the question round, which is starting now. Question 1. Which country has the capital city Vienna? Austria. Question 2. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo da Vinci. Question 3. Which country comes directly after Ireland alphabetically? Israel. Question 4. What animal could be an anagram for the phrase hen petal? Hen petal. That is an anagram for elephant. Question 5. In 1893, which country became the first to grant women the right to vote? New Zealand. Question 6. As of 2024, which male tennis player has won the most Grand Slams? Novak Djokovic. I still think Federer's the GOAT, even though basically every stat imaginable disagrees with me. Question 7. Which country has earned the most medals of any country across all modern Olympic Games? It's the USA with 2,793 medals. I was sure it was going to be China. Question 8. Acrophobia is the fear of what? Acrophobia. Acrophobia is the fear of heights. It's a fear I seem to develop more and more as I get older. I was bloody fearless 20 years ago. Question 9. Finish the animal name. Red-bellied black what? Red-bellied black what? It is a red-bellied black snake. They're not very original with snake names here in Australia. Question 10. In which movie series would you be likely to find the vehicle TIE Fighters? TIE Fighters are from Star Wars. Question 11. How many sides does an octagon have? An octagon has 8 sides. Question 12. Who was the first democratically elected president of South Africa? Nelson Mandela. This is my answer whenever they ask anything about any president of South Africa, because he's the only president of South Africa I've ever heard of. Question 13. Which part of an atom has a negative charge? An electron. Question 14. Which baseball team won the 2023 World Series? The Texas Rangers. Question 15. Michael Jackson had a 1983 hit with the song Billy What? Billie Jean. Question 16. Which band had the albums The Black Album, Ride the Lightning, and Saint Anger? They are all albums by Metallica. Question 17. What is the name of Saturn's largest moon? Titan. Question 18. Which celebrity is married to Portia de Rossi? Ellen DeGeneres, who I've heard is just awful in real life. Question 19. In which country did the spicy dish kimchi originate? It originated in South Korea. Question 20. Which author wrote the Lord of the Rings series of books? They were written by J.R.R. Tolkien. Okay, that's it for the questions this round. But did you play acrostic answers? We were listening out for the first letter of the first few answers to spell the name of a 1979 movie. Lock in what you think the answer is now. The answer was Alien. The answers that spelt that out were Austria, Leonardo da Vinci, Israel, elephant, and New Zealand. You get 5 points if you got that right. Well done. We've got an ad break, which at the moment doesn't have an ad in it, coming up. And after that, we've got the hard question and the bonus round for the episode. This week's bonus round is What Am I? Which is the one like Who Am I? But we're guessing an item. Adless ad break over. It's time for... The real reason the US pulled out of Afghanistan was to focus more of their military power to fight this thing, the really hard trivia question. Okay, you get 5 points if you can get this hard question correct. Bohemian Rhapsody is one of Queen's biggest hits. It's also a song that most people know the words to. What is the 25th word of the song? Five more seconds. Okay, that's time. I'm going to sing it and I'll stop on the 25th word. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. Landslide is one word. No escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies is the 25th word. You get 5 big ones if you got that right. That brings us to the bonus round for the episode. This week it is What Am I? It's like Who Am I, but we're guessing an object or something along those lines. I am going to give you 5 clues to let you guess what I am. The first clue, if you can guess what I am, you'll get 5 points. If you can guess what I am in the second clue, you get 4 points. Then the next clue, 3 points, 2 points, and for the last clue, you get 1 point. You can guess every clue, so don't hold on to your guesses, but you can only guess once per clue, so don't machine gun guesses out. Okay? What am I? Starting now. Clue 1. A rudimentary version of me was invented by Daniel Hess of West Union, Iowa in 1860. Many similar but wholly unsuccessful versions of me were created over the next 40 years. So if you can get it now, you get 5 points. Clue 2 for 4 points. In 1901, Herbert Cecil Booth created the first powered versions of me, which used a combustion engine to run. And in 1905, Walter Griffiths invented the first version of me that could be carried without assistance. Today, I'm either battery run or plug into a power socket, and 50 million of me are sold each year in the US alone. Third clue, 3 points if you can get it on this clue. The first motorised portable version of me was invented by James Murray Spangler, a janitor from Ohio. It resembles the modern versions we have today and had an electric fan, a box and a pillowcase as part of it. Today, autonomous versions of me are available which do their work independently. Okay, clue 4 for 2 points. William Henry Hoover eventually bought the patent for me, creating a mass-produced and well-recognised brand of me. I'm used for household work and can come in the forms upright, stick, canister, handheld, robotic, and more. And 1 point if you can guess what I am on this 5th clue. I am an appliance made for sucking up dust around the house. Hoover is probably the most recognisable brand of me, but I'm also made by Dyson, Roomba and Shark. What am I? I am a vacuum cleaner. Can you imagine having a vacuum that ran on a combustion engine? I feel like the exhaust would defeat the purpose of cleaning in the first place. Anyway, that's it for the points. Don't forget to send me a message on Instagram or Facebook for a shout out at the end of a show. We're starting with a massive one today. Erin and Christian scored a 32. That is a new record for the show. They actually scored this a few weeks ago, but I missed it because their email was sorted into my junk folder for some reason. My spam filter lets a million actual spam emails through every day, but not the most important email in Raw and Score history. Well done, Erin and Christian. You have dethroned Ren to become the reigning champs. We've also heard from Leslie, who scored 19 points. Laura and Robbie scored a massive 25.5 together, and Rick scored a 13. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next week for another episode of Raw and Score. Bye-bye.